This is more than a football match. This is history. In just hours, two Arab football giants will clash for continental glory. But the 2021 FIFA Arab Cup final between Morocco and Jordan represents something far bigger than a trophy. It's a seismic moment for Arab sport, for national pride, and for millions of fans across Africa and the Middle East. The question is, who will seize immortality? And what does this mean for the future of football in the region? Stay with us. To understand the magnitude of this final, we must rewind. The FIFA Arab Cup, a tournament for national teams from the Arab world, has a sporadic history. The first was in 1963, but the 2021 edition, hosted by Qatar, was different. It was a full-scale test event for the 2022 World Cup, using the same stadiums, infrastructure, and protocols. For the first time, it was under the official banner of FIFA, giving it unprecedented prestige and global attention. 23 teams entered. Powerhouses like Algeria, the reigning Arab Cup and African Cup of Nations champions, were tipped for glory. Egypt, with its storied history, was a favorite. Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, all were in the mix, but the narrative took unexpected turns. Algeria, shockingly, crashed out in the group stage. Egypt fell in the quarterfinals. The path was cleared for two teams whose journeys to this final tell stories of resilience, tactical evolution, and raw national passion. Morocco, the Atlas Lions, entered as one of the top African sides. They boast a golden generation of players plying their trade in Europe's elite leagues. Achraf Hakimi of Paris Saint-Germain, Sofiane Amrabat of Fiorentina, Youssef En-Nesyri of Sevilla. Their manager, the celebrated Bosnian tactician Vahid Halilhodžić, had built a disciplined, counter-attacking machine. They were expected to go far, but the pressure was immense. Jordan, the Nashama, were the ultimate underdogs. Ranked significantly lower than Morocco, they have no global superstars. Their squad is largely domestic-based or from neighboring Arab leagues. Their coach, the Iraqi Adnan Hamid, is a revered figure in West Asian football, known for his organizational prowess. Jordan's journey was a masterclass in defensive solidarity and tactical execution, a true team overcoming individual pedigree. They stunned Saudi Arabia in the quarterfinals and squeezed past Tunisia in a penalty shootout semifinal. This is a classic clash of styles and expectations, set on the grandest stage the Arab football world has to offer. So, let's break down the road to the final. Morocco's campaign was one of controlled dominance, punctuated by moments of individual brilliance. They topped Group C with 2 wins and a draw, scoring 5 goals and conceding just 1. In the knockout stages, their quality shone through. A 3-1 victory over Algeria in the quarterfinals was a statement win, exercising regional demons. Their semi-final against Egypt was a tense, tactical battle settled 2-1 in extra time, showcasing their mental fortitude. The statistics underline their strength. Coming into the final, they had the tournament's joint top scorer in Ryan Mmi, with 4 goals. Their defense, marshaled by Ramin Saiss, had been breached only 3 times in 5 matches. They averaged over 55% possession, demonstrating their ability to control games. Expert analysis points to their transition speed as their deadliest weapon. They absorb pressure and then explode forward with the pace of Hakimi and Ziyech, when fit, which has been a question mark. Speaking of Hakim Ziyech, his situation has been a subplot. The Chelsea winger had been exiled from the national team by Halilhodžić due to perceived disciplinary issues. His absence was a national debate in Morocco. Would the coach recall him for the final? As of the pre-final press conferences, it remained unclear, a tantalizing will he, won't he that added another layer of drama. Official statements from the Moroccan camp focused on unity and the historic opportunity. Captain Ramin Saiss said, "We represent not just Morocco, but all of Africa and Arabs worldwide. We feel this responsibility." For Jordan, the narrative is built on different numbers. They have been the tournament's great overachievers. They finished second in Group B, behind Morocco ironically, qualifying as one of the best third-place teams. Their goal difference was 0, 4 scored, 4 conceded. They don't blow teams away, they strangle them. Their quarter-final win over Saudi Arabia was a 1-0 grind. Their semi-final against Tunisia was a 0-0 stalemate 1-5-4 on penalties, a testament to their nerve. Their key statistic is defensive, a compact, low block that has proven incredibly difficult to break down. Goalkeeper Yazid Abu Layla became a national hero with his semi-final shootout saves. Their attacking threat is minimal but efficient, often relying on set pieces or moments of inspiration from veteran playmaker Baha Abdelrahman. Coach Adnan Hamid's statement was simple: "We respect Morocco, but we are not afraid. We have our plan. Football is played on the pitch, not on paper." The perspectives on this final are a study in contrast. From a Moroccan viewpoint, this is an obligation. With their squad value and depth of talent, Anything less than victory would be seen as a failure. The pressure is squarely on them. The Moroccan press speaks of confirming their status and fulfilling their destiny. There is an expectation to deliver beautiful, dominant football. The shadow of past near misses in African competitions adds to this weight. They are the favorites, a label that brings its own burden. The Jordanian perspective is one of pure, unadulterated opportunity. They are playing with house money. Every step has been a bonus. The domestic press celebrates the miracle and the dream. There is no pressure, only possibility. This liberating underdog mentality is their greatest weapon. They have already made history by reaching their first ever Arab Cup final. Winning it would be a transcendent achievement that would redefine Jordanian sport. Internationally, the football world is watching with keen interest. For FIFA, the successful staging of this tournament is a major win for the upcoming World Cup. The crowds, the atmosphere, the smooth operations, all boxes are being ticked. For broader Arab and African football bodies, this final showcases the region's growing depth. It's not just about the traditional powerhouses anymore. Analysts on global networks are framing this as a crucial tactical battle, Morocco attacking Flair versus Jordan's defensive iron wall. The implications run deep. For Morocco, a win cements their position as the leading football nation in North Africa and a global force. It validates Halil Hajic's often criticized methods and builds immense momentum heading into the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. For Jordan, victory would be transformative. It would put them on the global football map, inspire a generation of youngsters, and potentially attract investment and attention to their domestic league. It's a legacy-defining match for both federations. Now, let's bring this home. How does a football match thousands of kilometers away affect ordinary people in Kenya, in Jordan, in Morocco, and across the Arab world? The impact is profound and multi-layered. First, national pride and unity. In Morocco, from the markets of Marrakesh to the cafes of Casablanca, the nation will stand still. Businesses will close early. Streets will empty as people gather around screens. A win would trigger nationwide celebrations, a unifying moment of joy in a world often divided by politics and economics. In Jordan, the impact would be even more visceral. A small nation with limited global sporting success, a victory would be a source of immense collective pride, a story told for decades. It would boost national morale in a tangible way. Economically, the ripple effects are real. Merchandise sales, flags, jerseys, scarves skyrocket. Viewership spikes benefit advertisers and broadcasters. For the winning nation, tourism can get a sporting glory boost. More importantly, success at this level increases the commercial value of the national team, attracting better sponsorship deals. For players, especially Jordanians, a win could open doors to transfers in better leagues, changing their lives and families' futures. Socially, it inspires youth. Children across the region will be in their backyards, pretending to be the goal-scoring hero of the final. Participation in grassroots football programs sees an uptick following such successes. It provides positive role models and a sense of aspiration. In a region with significant youth populations, this is not trivial. Politically, while governments are careful to separate sport and state, success is often co-opted as a symbol of national progress and stability. It can be a soft power tool. For Qatar as the host, a thrilling, well-organized final is the perfect advertisement a year out from the World Cup, reassuring skeptics and building excitement. What happens next? The winner lifts the Arab Cup trophy, but the journey continues. Both teams immediately shift focus to crucial World Cup qualifying playoffs. Morocco will carry either a wave of confidence or a cloud of criticism. Jordan will ride an unprecedented high or reflect on a dream that came agonizingly close. The final whistle isn't an end, it's a catalyst for the next chapter. What are the experts saying? We've compiled insights from analysts across the region. The consensus is that Morocco's individual quality should prevail, but Jordan's tactical discipline makes this far from a foregone conclusion. Former Egyptian midfielder Ahmed Hassan told beIN Sports, "Morocco has the weapons to win any game, but Jordan is like a rock. If Morocco scores early, they could win comfortably. If the game stays 0-0 past the hour mark, the pressure mounts exponentially on Morocco, and Jordan's belief grows. Then, anything can happen." Tactical analysts highlight the key duel, Morocco's attacking full-backs, especially Hakimi, against Jordan's disciplined wing-backs. Can Jordan's defense maintain its shape and concentration for 90, possibly 120 minutes against such relentless and varied attacks? Conversely, can Morocco's creative players find solutions against a defense that has given little space all tournament? Comparisons are being drawn to Greece's Euro 2004 triumph, a team built on a flawless defensive system, overcoming more illustrious opponents. Jordan embodies that spirit. For Morocco, the comparison is to their own 1976 African Cup of Nations winning side, which united a nation. This is their chance to do it again on a new stage. Predictions are split. Statistical models give Morocco a 65-70% chance of victory. But football, as we know, isn't played on spreadsheets. The forecast is for a tense, nervy affair. Most experts predict a narrow Morocco win, perhaps 1-0 or 2-1, likely requiring patience to break down a resolute Jordan. But don't be surprised if it goes all the way to penalties, where Jordan has already proven its mettle. The key takeaway? Tonight is more than a game. It's a celebration of Arab football, a clash of contrasting dreams, and a moment that will define a generation of players and fans. Watch for Morocco's early intensity. Watch for Jordan's defensive resolve. One team will make history. The entire region and football fans in Kenya and across Africa will be watching. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news.